What's up, guys? It's TJ with another crypto video, and today I am bringing some tips and tricks to you guys, and we're going to talk about Coinbase Pro. So I know I've dropped a few things about Coinbase Pro in the videos recently, and just want to continue to give you guys all the tips and tricks. So if you're not already, subscribe to the channel because it's got lots of good stuff coming. So let's go ahead and look at it. So what we're going to talk about today, and it's a question I've gotten, in the past from people that are getting into crypto is, okay, Bitcoin's at, right now it's at like 24,000, right? If I think it's going to drop to 20, is there a way for me to go ahead and set an order to where when it hits that certain price, it'll automatically buy it for me? And that's called a limit order. So that's what we're going to talk about today is how can you do a limit order? So if you're used to using Coinbase, the regular app, you can't do limit orders in there, right? You can only do what's called a market order, which basically just means when you click buy, you're buying it at whatever price it's at right then. But with Coinbase Pro, you get all the sweet perks like lower fees, and you can do limit orders. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So first, let's look at a quick example on why you would want to do a limit order, right? So let's go to Bitcoin. So this is TradingView. So if you are not familiar with TradingView, this is where you can go to look at all the charts. All right. So as you guys can see, we got some lines here, right? So let me put this on the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. So right here, right, this double topped, and based on the indicators, I was thinking it was going to pull back, right? So I looked at previous resistance. This was before it had broken the 20K mark, right? So it's okay, what could it pull back to? And when I looked at the resistance, it was around 7,200, where this blue line is right here. And if it broke through that, it was going to go down to that around 6,200 mark, right? So this would be a great example of setting a limit order, right? So, I could put an order at this price, and I could place an order at this price. And if the price drops down to that level, it'll execute that order, and you don't miss out, right? Because a lot of times what happens, like in this scenario, you go to bed at midnight and it's one price, and then it dips down while you're sleeping, and then it already has come, way back up by the time you're seeing it, right? So this is how you can not miss out on those dips. So let's jump into it. So let's open up the Coinbase Pro app, and let's go to Bitcoin. All right, cool. So we're going to click on buy. And you can see right here, it's already set to limit, so you don't have to change that. And you got the limit price. So the limit price is defaulted to whatever it's at right now. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to, I'm thinking it's going to dip back down to the 20,000 mark, build some support, and then come back up, right? So I want to place an order, let's just say at 20,000, just in case. Now, one tip, though, is make sure you never set it on the big evens like that, because it hardly ever hits the exact even or wherever your target line is, because other people might be looking at those same resistance levels. So let's just say I thought it was going to hit 20K. I'd probably put it around 20,100 or something like that, just to make sure that I catch that. So let's just say 20,100, right? All right, so that's the price that I want to buy at. All right, so now what can be tricky for some people is figuring this next part out. So this is how much Bitcoin do you want to buy, right? So what I always do is just plug some numbers in here, right? And then you see that total amount at the bottom where it says 2,000. So from here, I just kind of play with the numbers. So let's just say I wanted to put $2,500 in, right? I would throw a number in there. So now I'm at 22, so I know to go up a little bit. 24, so I know to go up a little bit. All right, now I'm at 26, right? So I'm going to go back to the 2, and then I'm going to put a number after that, right? So let's say, boom. Speed it up for you guys. All right, boom. So that's close to 2,500. So let's just say preview order. And then I would hit place by order. So this is kind of the recap screen. So I'm buying it at 20,100. I'm buying 0.124 Bitcoin. This is going to be good till I cancel it. And yeah, there you go. So that's how you place a limit order, right? So we'll go back and we'll do, one more example. And I'm going to make the limit price, let's just say 15,000, right? Let's say it's going to, just if, right? I'm going to put an order in there. Just, if it dips down super crazy, I didn't see it coming, I'm going to scoop some up at this price. So when it comes to guessing the Bitcoin amount, you can do it like I just did it, where you're kind of like guessing, or you can also just divide the numbers, right? So let's switch over to our calculator. And let's say we wanted to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at $15,000 price, right? So we could just take $1,000 and divide that by 15,000. And that's going to give us how much Bitcoin we're getting, right? So let's do that. So we're going to use 10,000 because I didn't like that number that came out. All right, so if I'm buying $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at $10,000, then obviously that's going to be 0.1 Bitcoin. So you can just take that number and you're going to plug it in, 0.1 Bitcoin, and there you go. You got $1,000 plus the $350 fee. That's how you do a limit order. So we'll go ahead and we'll place this one. Place by order. Limit order successfully placed. And then right under that, you can see where it says open orders, right? So this is your order. So I'm purchasing 0.1 Bitcoin at $10,000. And that's going to stay on there until I cancel it, because we had it good till canceled. So you're just going to swipe over, and you can hit the red X there to close that trade out if you don't want to keep that order. So, and this is one I had done earlier as well. So that's how you do it. So there's a tip and trick for you. So what a lot of people like to do, if you want to keep some cash in that Coinbase Pro app, just set some levels, and if it dips down, has a crazy dip, then you'll scoop up some Bitcoin. And a lot of times when it dips down like that, it rebounds pretty high. So if you can catch the dips, then a lot of times you'll be up on your money pretty quick. So, all right, well, you guys let me know what else y'all want to see. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, it helps us out. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we'll see you guys in the next video.